Hey everybody, it is Plum, and we are on day 3 of our devotional time together, and we're going to talk about beauty from ashes. I have a song called Smoke that I wrote out of the verse in James chapter 1 verse 19 that says, "Be slow to speak and quick to listen." It goes on to say a myriad of other things, but in that particular passage, that wording means shh. It's kind of God's really gentlemanly way of telling us to just be quiet and to listen. And my life had sort of gone up in flames. My marriage had fallen apart, and consequently a number of other things were falling apart in its path. And I was sort of standing in the ash and the soot of a mess that my husband and I had made together, really based out of selfishness. And trying to orchestrate, manipulate, control it, fix it. And in all of that, at one point I realized the mess was just getting worse. If you've ever tried to clean up ashes by yourself, they just are really messy and it's hard to do alone. And so we had to just stop. And when I listened, God began to speak and give me wisdom, telling me when to just listen to Him, when to move, when to stay, when to go, when to stop. And I could actually hear His voice. And so you might be standing in the middle of a mess that you've made. Maybe you're the recipient of a mess that someone else has made, and you have feelings about that. That's okay. Fortunately, we have a really redemptive God that forgives us no matter what. He can make beauty from any mess that we make. And my favorite part of telling you that is that He doesn't need us. He wants us. And when we are the mess makers, He can redeem that, He can restore that, He can make something beautiful from it. And we get to be a part of what He's doing as opposed to missing out. But He doesn't need us. And so whatever mess you've made, don't worry. Don't feel like you have just ruined it. God lets us start over as many times as we need to. And so let Him make beauty from your ashes today.